Did you guys know that the ancient Greeks actually had chariots? Though it kind of depends on what you mean by ancient Greek, and it also depends on what time period, which is kind of hand in hand. So it was less of the ancient Greeks that we think of, like, the Persian War era Greeks, 5th century and stuff like that, or even the Archaic. Instead, it was the Mycenaeans. So you're looking at the Bronze Age, or rather the late Bronze Age. So the main theory right now that's speculated by Dr. Hans von Bayes, which I personally ascribe to as well, is that the Mycenaean war chiefs, the war leaders, the Wanaks, which is the leader of man, or leader of men, he would ride out on the chariot to the front lines, to give his motivational speech or whatever. But basically, he would then dismount, most likely, if he stayed at the front lines. So basically, the idea is that that's being speculated is that the chariot during the Mycenaean era, or period rather, was used more as a taxi service and less an actual vehicle for fighting on top of, or out of rather. It's not that it couldn't be done, but these men were also wearing, if you've seen the Dendra armor, they're wearing big, huge, giant, almost coiled-like shapes of armored bronze. And, sorry, I'm shivering a little bit because it's cold outside. But they're wearing that, so their mobility is not the greatest. They're very well protected, but their ability to reach out and stuff like that, it's a little bit more limited. Not that it couldn't be done, it's just it's easier to fight on foot than it would be to be taxied around constantly in armor fighting from a chariot. Not that it couldn't happen, it's just most likely the belief right now is that they would be used as a taxi service, step off, and then fight that way.